steamer. So now I'm getting 2 products in one.
You're getting 2 products in one. So now I can just, you know, disinfect, kill the bacteria. If my little ones are sick, if I want to clean where they are eating and where they're dining without using chemicals, so important. I mean, don't you want to blast, whether it's handles or the bedding or the draperies or anywhere, now you have a 2-in-1, and this is the body, this is the base that is actually coming in your Sienna Luna. So I do want to encourage you to go ahead and get that while it's still available, because these do sell out quite often.
It just makes sense, and I think for a lot of us who over the years have experienced infomercials, TV commercials talking about the power of steam, it's always very enticing. The idea that you're not having to use chemicals or bleaches or different types of toxic stuff to clean those floors, get into the bathroom, get into the grout, it's always very appealing. But I'll be the first to admit, steam products of a decade ago were not like this. Steam products of 5 years ago were not like this. This is now 2018 technology taken to a whole new level, because with this steam product, it's instantaneous, it's more powerful, it's more focused, it's more effective. We can officially say it will disinfect and kill 99% E. coli, staph, salmonella, all the bad stuff. And what you're looking is what Sienna Luna have perfected. They have created a product with a dirt detection light. They've created a product which has a head that will vibrate so fast that makes a difference when it comes to breaking down whatever messes or spills are on there. And Alexandra, you know, because you know there were a million emails about it, but it's something that I think we could all relate to. On HSN alone, we sell steam mops for $120. We sell handheld steamers for $100. This is both in one product, and it's under $90.
Look at this. I love that I'm able to get underneath things. It's got this 90-degree angle. Do you see how if I needed to get underneath a brass bed, underneath a sofa or a bed or a chair, how easy that is to do? You know, even in my home, in my kitchen, I have a bar. I think we have a photo of that. And in the bar, I'm able to get 90 degrees all the way underneath, where I know there's a lot. You see right there? That's a tight place to have to clean. There's a lot of dust, and maybe a broken glass or something can get underneath there. With Sienna Luna, I have that 90-degree angle. This is one of my favorite features, the carpet glider.
You get it.
With the carpet glider, you're able to deodorize your carpets. Not extract, but deodorize, because you're killing the bacteria. The bacteria causes the odor, kill the bacteria, and you're done. This is Troy steaming our sealed epoxy floors in the garage. And so this is going to work on any of your epoxy floors, or any of your sealed floors rather. So just remember, you're disinfecting, killing 99% of E. coli, staph, the salmonella, the viruses. At this time of year, oh my goodness, the micropulse vibration, that dirt sensor technology with the black light. You have lots of long 25-foot cord. And of course, it's just so lightweight and portable, anybody can use this.
You'll never find another steam product like it. It really is one of a kind. A lot of folks buy steam products simply for the bathroom because they don't like it, they don't want to go near it, they want something that's going to be a more hygienic way of doing it. This is the answer.
Do you want to go near that?
I
don't think so. But did you notice how it literally just hugs the corner?
Yeah.
And look at how it just breaks down whatever the mess is. That light sensor, that black light, is able to see and illuminate things that our eye just can't see. So then you're thinking, oh my goodness, I didn't even know that patch was there. And you know how difficult it can be to see sometimes. You know how it can be difficult to get behind the toilet tank. And then any of the muddy prints that are in your bathroom, they come up effortlessly. Yeah. I can turn on that vibration if I feel like there's something stubborn, and I can let the vibration do the work for me. It's virtually effortless. You'll almost look forward to steaming.
How true.
Because it's just so satisfying to see everything get cleaned so quickly.
I've never seen a steam brand with such a loyal following, just like me. And
Truly.
I know it's late tonight, but if you have the Sienna Luna from last year or the year before, we really would love to talk to you. I cannot be the only one this evening who wants to share their love story about it. 1-866-376-8255. It's awesome. even if you've never tried steam and you just want to try it for 30 days, please be our guest. You never know until you try. It's a long forgotten point, but it is vital to make it. You save money by using a steamer because you're not buying any additional products. The power of the water turning into steam is all you need.
No chemicals, and I want to encourage you, remember, if you pick up the accessory kit, you're able to clean above the floor. So here in the bathroom, the toilet bowl, we would also be able to do, you know, the sink and the drain and all of that. So that's something very important to do. Now, you're telling me that the lemon is kind of limited now, so if you want that lemon, you want to grab it. Oh, it's most popular?
Yeah, they're telling us, because we only have about 12 minutes left. I know this presentation's gone fast because there's a lot to do. We do have blue and gray and red and purple and the black and white chevron, but that lemon is for your eyes only. Yeah, it's a beautiful color.
Isn't that gorgeous?
It really is a lemon. It's fresh and sparkling and happy. If the lemon is your choice, certainly call in this evening before you go to bed, because that one will be gone by the early hours. All right, what's next, Alexandra?
I wasn't trying to get in your space there, but I just can't, you know, show you enough how lightweight this is. It's just not a big deal. Seconds. I don't have a lot of time.
No.
When I have to do this, you know, I don't get a lot of time at home, I'm talking about, and you have other things to do too. So when it heats up in seconds, that's so important to me. Usually it could be a pet stain. Maybe, you know, my new little puppy, Queen Elizabeth.
Yeah.
Queen Elizabeth Alexandra.
Is that what you call her?
Queen Elizabeth Alexandra Sophia. Yes.
Very smart.
Oh, thank you very much. I love her. Anyway, we love her. And, you know, if she makes a mess, God forbid, easy to clean up, so effortless. I mean, we're talking about those vibrations getting into the grout so that it's revealing the linoleum or the tile or the hardwood that you originally purchased. And that's so important. And I want to show you that pad gets nice and dirty, and then you're able to just, when you turn this off, you just pick this up. I want you to see that soft touch dial. Everything is controlled right here. So the steam, the vibration, the light you turn on, and then when you remove the pad, look at these pads. You're receiving 4 of these pads, and you throw them in the wash.
And guys, and you must forgive me, I really should have made a bigger point about this, and I'm gonna do it right now, because the value of the Sienna Luna Steam Mop is amazing, but what I really didn't highlight is that the 2-pack of additional heads that you get of the pads, that's $30. I mean, we're selling them, but you could buy more if you want, and you'll see it's $29.95. We've never done that before. So $29.95, it's $30. So if you take $30 off our price, you're talking about the steam mop being $59. So the value is huge. Normally you get 1, we doubled it, and then we doubled that. So you actually get 4 of the mop pads. So that alone paints a very, very pretty picture in terms of what you could do with this. Now, we mentioned the accessory kit turns your